Hello and welcome. My name's Kathy A, and today I thought I would review some of the new Too Faced products that have come out recently. Let's see. We have several here that have come out all at once, and it looks as though they have released some products specifically sold in Sephora and some specifically sold in Ulta, just to make it that much more fun. There goes my wallet. I want to start off with this one because I'm really impressed with this particular one. This is the Boss Lady Beauty Agenda. And this is kind of an all-encompassing set that also includes a yearly planner for the year 2018. So this would make a great gift, I think, for the holidays. For somebody that you know. When you open this up, you actually get a planner, and it's very, very nice little leatherette thing going on here with a gold tassel, and the front says, "Don't let today be a waste of makeup." So when you unzip it, there are pockets on either side that you can put things on. You can put paperwork in here. I happen to put the two additional products that they gave. One is the Melted Matte Lipstick, and the other one is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Now, the Better Than Sex Mascara, and I know a lot of you out there like that particular one. It's not one of my favorites, so I'm putting this in my giveaway that I'm having shortly. I am wearing the lip gloss right now, and I'm really liking it. It's a very neutral sort of warm pink, and I think it'd be very suitable for almost everybody. So that's what that looks like. And the palette itself includes 3 cheek products and then several eye products. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 24 eyeshadows and 3 cheek products. It's not in the palette, it's in this, so you can, I didn't even pull my wrapping off of it yet, but there's your mirror. Isn't that neat? It's cute. So I am wearing, right now, I'm wearing several of the eye colors, and when I initially saw this palette, I thought, you know, there's not a good neutral crease color in here. However, what I did was I used a little of this in the crease, and then I added some of this, which is called Check the Malls. So Check the Malls here is kind of a mauvey kind of neutral brown, and then we've got the Chocolate Soleil, which is the contour that he likes to do. That's yeah, gosh, this has got some beautiful colors in it. Absolutely beautiful. I have been enjoying this now for probably about 2 weeks since I got it at that event they had at Sephora, and I'm just so happy with it. I've really enjoyed it. This blush, which is called Will You Marry Me, is a very, very NARS Orgasm-ish. Very, very pigmented, and I noticed the eyeshadows are pigmented as well. This formula reminds me a lot of the Chocolate Bar Palette formula. All of these, and I'll give you some swatches on my arm. All of these have wonderful pigmentation. I love this darker color, which is called Pine Cone. It's a beautiful dark reddish color. Let me just put it right in here so you can see it in action with my finger. It's very, very pigmented. Oh my gosh. So you can see that. It's extremely pigmented. And then the other one, Jolly, is kind of a matte black. They also have a satin black, which is called Black Tie, and it's a little more of a grayish charcoal black. It's not as severe dark. I think the matte is more of a dark black. So But you also have these lovely kind of beautiful royal colors. Really, really pretty. Oh my goodness. There you go. So and this color is a really nice duochrome as well. You get that kind of pinky purpley thing going on. Now the contour, the blush, and the highlighter work really, really nicely. I am actually wearing them as well today. And I mean, it's just a wonderful set. I totally recommend this particular one. I think as compared to last year, this is really, truly a winner. Now there is another set that has the word planner, and I think it's called the Pretty Planner, and Ulta will only be, I think it's exclusive to Ulta, whereas this I believe is exclusive to Sephora. This one runs about $58. I really like the planner because it does have some really nice inspirational quotes. You've got general planner stuff, to-do list things. Then you've got 2019 and 2018. You've got stickers in here to play with. And I know that they've geared this more towards younger people, but I think it's really very, very clever. And the two of them fit nicely in this zip planner. So this is definitely a hit. It comes with the mascara and the lippy as well. So that is definitely a hit, and that is the Boss Lady palette. Now Kandee, she was one of the first people I ever watched, Kandee Johnson. And she's a great YouTuber. She's very, very influential especially towards younger people. I used to watch her. She's very, very entertaining. She really puts her real self out there. Very endearing person, very caring, loving, positive person. She's been through ups and downs, and we've all kind of shared her life. She's sort of one of the first YouTube people who had their life out there, as opposed to just people who show makeup and stuff. We know a lot about her. So when they Too Faced kind of coupled with Kandee, it was just an ideal situation. First of all, the I Want Kandee palette here is absolutely adorable. Old-fashioned Kandee palettes, and I have one here. This is an old-fashioned Kandee palette. Usually has some kind of a latch or seal on it, and when you open it up, there's usually some vellum paper, which is that clear, kind of cloudy paper, that thick stuff you get in wedding invitations. And you can see that the lid is usually raised, and there's usually, on the bottom, there's usually some kind of guide to what kind of candies you have inside, so that the round one or the long one, you know that you don't want to eat the cherry, you know that that's the particularly round one with the dark chocolate or whatever. So just a regular candy box comes almost like a metallic feel to it with the raised top. So they imitated that kind of format with this packaging. I think it's so cute. They have the seal here, and then when you open it, it does feel like a tin. I think it's a thick plastic. And you've got that kind of thick top, just like a regular candy dish. You've got the vellum paper here, which protects the eyeshadows, and that's a vellum paper, that thin stuff. And then you've got your eyeshadows and mixers. These are mixers that you can, let's see these, you can kind of mix them with the colors and alter their color cast, which is kind of neat. On the back of this, which I should show you, is a really cute little map of the colors. They're showing pictures of candies, but they're showing the colors. And on the actual box itself, it actually shows you all of the colors and what their names are. They do have the names just above each of the colors. And I love this. It's got good basics in it. You've got a nice basic, this one that's called Banana Cream Pie. Makes a really nice eye base. Then you've got like a choice here. There's a neutral and then there's a warm crease color. But pastry it fooled me at first because it's actually more of a satin finish. It's not really a matte. So I actually had to go more with this one, which is the taupe berry, which is, that's your matte crease color. And the neutral here, pastry, is the warm demi-matte, but there's still a little bit of a satin thing going. When I first stuck my brush in there and was putting it on, I was like, wait a minute, that's shiny. I don't like shiny on my crease area. This beautiful, I love this. It feels a little bit gritty, but this color is called Sweet Toffee, and it's just gorgeous. This beautiful, let me just swatch it for you. For the holidays and for, this is a very nice warm palette for Thanksgiving time. Goes with my outfit here. Let me just put some on. These are very pigmented as well. I think that the formula is really nice. I'm really impressed with this palette, and I had a lot of fun with it. This whipped cream is extremely pigmented, pow white. Whoa, let me see if I can swatch it for you. It's extremely pigmented, and usually the light colors, it's hard to get good pigmentation with light colors, and I'm really impressed with this palette as far as the quality goes and the assortment. You get mostly a warm look from this. You can play with these, this little quadrant here, and you can come up with a little bit more of a neutral purpley kind of look. Yeah, let me just put it all on, okay. But I'm making it work. That's the thing. You can make it work by playing around with it. So it's got, you know, perfect light colors for the lid. It's got perfect crease colors, and then it's got perfect darker colors. You've got the dark black and the dark brown colors for your dark corners and for emphasizing that. And these mixers, so you can alter it just a little bit into a slightly less intense color by mixing it with these lighter colors and put them over the top, and you can take down the intensity. I did like this one as well for the 10 and 2 area, which I always like to put a little 10 and 2, I like to put it right in there. Yep, nothing like adding more eyeshadow to a complete eye look to begin with. I have too much on. But this Kandee, I Want Kandee eyeshadow palette, I absolutely love it. And it's staying on my vanity because it's just so stinking cute, as Kristen would say. But this one I really enjoyed, and I thought you can make a really nice, warm Thanksgiving kind of eye with it. The colors last all day. There is also a little booklet that comes with it. Here's Kandee herself. And she shows you different eye looks that she has, and you can kind of copy what she does to create the look, which I think is really nice, especially for beginners and younger folks. Again, I think she gears her show towards kind of young people who are kind of exploring life for the first time and getting out into the world and kind of living vicariously through her adventures. Now, with all of the fuss over the Fenty line being released, this one kind of got pushed underneath the mud. Nobody really talked about this as much, and it came out right about maybe a little bit sooner than the Fenty did. This is the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and I'm wearing it right now. I've got a color that's maybe a half shade dark for me, but you know, we're going from summer into autumn, so I'll just use a lightener to take that color down a little bit if I need to, but it's kind of nice. You have to take good care of your skin. If you have dry skin, you have to be well moisturized. I think it does go on better with a primer underneath it, and I'm using NYX Angel Veil on this side, and it seemed to take better on this side. It did go into my lines, so I had to pat them out. Oh, I've got eyeshadows on my fingers, so I'm patting things on my face. I'm getting colors on there. So you have to pat it out, you know, like pat it out of your lines. and it does need a little bit of light powder. I thought this was very nice. It has a scent to it. It has a pump on it, which is great. This color is light beige. And again, it's about, I'm a medium light shade of foundation, and this is probably, I would say, yeah, half shade dark for me. But it does have a nice pump, comes out. It's a nice liquidy, very much like the Fenty. Now the scent is, it's not fresh peach. It's like if you smell a peach pie or a peach turnover, it's a bakery peach smell. And I'm not all that fond of that. I mean, I like the taste of peach and I like eating peach turnovers, but I think I prefer the chocolate and those candy kind of scents as opposed to the peach that they're using. It's not hitting me the right way. If you don't like scents in your products, you may not like this one because the scent does linger a little bit, but I did like this, and I would say normal combo skin would probably be the best for this. Possibly oily skin, yeah. Really dry skin, probably not, because if you have real dry patches, it will cling a little bit to those. I've had that problem in the past, and since I've been exfoliating and using good moisturizers, I haven't had that problem as of late. So a lot of times if you're putting on a foundation and everybody else says they love it, and it looks like crap on you because there's all these little patches of dryness that it's clinging to, you might want to up your skincare a little bit and get some exfoliating going on there. So the last two items I'm going to talk about are the Kandee lipsticks. These are the melted matte lipsticks. I got two flavors. One of them is freshly baked and the other one is melted ice cream. Freshly baked it's a little bit dark on me, and I would say though, out of the two, this one is very wearable, but it's very dark, and that semi-matte thing, I'm not that keen on that. So I found it was just a little bit dark on me and a little on the pinky side. You know, we're going into autumn and the more of the browns and warm tones, and this one is more pinky. So I wasn't as keen on this one. And on the other end of the spectrum, the melted ice cream, this one is very 1960s. I keep thinking Nico with the Velvet Underground probably would wear this. It's a very light, and it fades me right out. I'm not keen on it at all. So neither one of these two lip products was that great for me. I would say that this one is pretty universal to people with medium light to darker skin. I would say this would probably work really well for you. There is more of a neutral to a cool tone to this, and I think probably that's why I wasn't that keen on it, because I tend to go more towards the warm shades. So the formulation was nice. It stayed all day. I mean, it wore down nicely. So these did work nicely, but I would say the colors, meh, you know, I wasn't that keen, so they're probably going to go back. But for now, I would say I would totally recommend it. I don't think it's available in the stores yet. And I only happened to get it because it was at the Sephora VIB Rouge event that they had a couple weeks ago, and I picked it up there. But that is the Boss Lady Beauty Agenda. This is, I think it's $58. It is totally worth it. You get your eyeshadows, your cheek products, and you get that cute planner in the zippered case. You get a lipstick that's very nice, and then you get the Better Than Sex mascara. So I think this is a terrific deal. I think this is the palette that I would purchase again for a gift for somebody, definitely. So good job, Too Faced. I think you really upped the game. I know we had a little rough patch there when you sold out to Estee Lauder. And then there were problems with customer service and people getting their orders, and I think you're straightening all that stuff out now, and I'm really glad, because Too Faced has been a favorite brand of mine for a while. So I hope all of you out there are having a wonderful week and have a beautiful day. Take care. Toodles.